Kalimera, happy Easter Saturday. I hope you're having a good one because mine is crazy. So I started the day off with the gym as usual, and then I passed through the pharmacy because I needed to get a few supplies, including my recommended mouthwash for my braces. And then so I took a taxi, came to the hospital because I had come yesterday to try and get the remaining pending exams done, but they couldn't do it because everything was closed up until 1, and what I needed done could not be done could not be done after 1, so they said to come back in today. So I came in, sat down, waited in the queue to be seen, got to the reception, and they told me that my insurance would cover half the bill, but I still needed to pay the other half, and the other half was like 500 euros. And then this was because the prescription I had wasn't the Eve's prescription. It was a paper prescription, but from this hospital, which didn't even make sense. So obviously, because it's a holiday, no doctors could see me. My regular doctor is not available to sort that out for me. I asked if I could get an online consultation and an e-prescription from any other doctor, and they said yes. Found a doctor, paid 50 euros, got the e-prescription, came back only to be told, unfortunately, because it's a Saturday, we cannot accept an e-prescription. What do you mean? I asked them 3 times before I ended up getting the prescription, and they said it was possible. So now I am figuring things out, seeing what I can do, because the tests have to be done today. It could only be yesterday or today, or I'm gonna have to wait another month. And to be honest, I don't have the time for that. Don't have the time, I don't have the energy, and I'm not well. I don't want to wait. I have to be seen today, and yeah. So that's what's happening right now. By the way, I also should be working because today is a full day of work. I'm getting anxious, I'm getting stressed. I'm trying to hold it together, but really it's stressing my life. So we'll see how things go, but so far that's where things are standing. I'll update you as we go. I just got done with a test at the hospital. Hallelujah, I got help. I'm now headed somewhere to go do some work. But obviously I'm now stressed and feeling a little anxious. I just hope that the day will go well, because pray for me, yo. Why is it so dark? Pray for me anyways. Kalispera, I am back home now. I don't know if I mentioned anything, but after the hospital and the ordeal from the hospital, I made it through. The devil did try to get me, but I made it through. God is gracious, so I'm very, very grateful for that. I immediately went and found a place to work from. It was a new cafe for me. I know about it, I've heard about it, I've passed by before, checked it out from the outside, but I've never really actually gone inside and worked from there. I think the good thing is that today, because Easter Saturday, most people were either out of town or they were busy with other things, so it wasn't crowded, which afforded me time and peace to actually do my work while focused and everything. It's a very tiny space, but it's so cool. It is so cool. I love it there. I think it's best for work that doesn't require you to focus really deeply, because a lot happens. Because it's a small space, then you get to see and hear everything that happens around you. But it's beautiful. If you're just hanging out, having a coffee, chatting with friends, catching up and all of that, I would recommend that. I'll be sure to link it in the description box down below. Yeah. So I'm not quite done with work, but I didn't want to get stuck in the city because, again, it's the Saturday. I'm not sure what's happening with transportation and things like that. I decided to come home. I still have about an hour of work that I need to do. So I'm gonna do that, and I think we'll have to catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow, Easter Sunday, I am working, but I plan on going to a co-working space that I found online. The good thing is that it's in a hotel, I think. So it's going to be open for sure, because obviously everything else is going to be closed because of the holidays. I cannot wait to take you along with me. It is so pretty from the pictures that I've seen in the description that I saw. I hope that it's going to be a good experience, because that's all I want. I will see you tomorrow. Ciao. I'm back at the hospital, not doing okay. Kalimera, happy Wednesday. Yeah, I think it is a Wednesday today. It's been a couple of days since I last caught up with you on this vlog. I have not been well. I've not been doing okay. I actually came back from the hospital just about an hour ago. The same issues, but then also on Monday while I was showering, I don't know what I did specifically, and triggered muscle spasms. The pain is shooting from my hip to my lower back and back to my hip and everything. It's difficult to sit down, to lay down, to get up. Today is the first time that I actually left the house. I did a little bit of walking. I took a taxi, obviously, to get to the hospital because I just could not walk, even though it's walking distance from my house. And then straight from the hospital, I took the tram and I came to the sea because I really just wanted to be outside of my home. I don't know why, but being at home and being in bed has been very depressing for me. And I think because of the pain. So when it happened, it was Easter Monday. Everything was closed. I could not get an appointment to be seen immediately. Also, I didn't want to go to the ER because if you remember, I had been to the hospital before and I paid a huge amount of money, so I didn't want a situation like that again. So I rested on Tuesday, which is yesterday, and today, and then went to the hospital. They did some x-rays and everything. Thank goodness there's nothing wrong with my spine. It is just the muscles that are spasming. It is very, very painful. Very, very painful. And I think that's what was worrying me, because I was like, I've never experienced this much pain in my lower back. And it wasn't going away even after taking painkiller, well, the strongest painkiller that I could find. So I was like, oh my gosh, I do not want to have any issues. And then when I start thinking about gym and then work, it was just worrying me quite a bit. But yeah, at least I know it's nothing serious, even though I am in so much pain. So I just decided to come out here and sit somewhere, just to relax, take in the cool breeze, because it's quite a warm day today. It's actually very hot. I wish I had prepared I don't think I could have swum anyway, so never mind. But yeah, I'm very jealous of the people that are able to swim right now. I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna walk around and see if I can find somewhere to sit. I brought a book that I want to start reading, but I also brought my budget book and my general planner. I haven't had time to do any budgeting or any planning for YouTube or for my life in general. So since I have these days, I want to try and get that done and not just be idle, stressing and ruminating about things that I have no control over. So yeah, come along with me. I am still standing. I haven't sat down. I fear that if I do, it might be a mission trying to get up from there. And since I'm alone, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe to try and find a more comfortable place to go sit and do my planning, budgeting, and a little bit of reading. I know just where to go. I don't know if I have the energy now. We'll see. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. I am still here. I know I had said I was gonna leave to go find a place where I could sit more comfortably, but that didn't happen. I continued walking around. The views here are stunning. The breeze from the sea is just what I needed today, and I'm also enjoying the feeling of the sun hitting my skin. I love it. I'm in so much pain. I sat down somewhere for a little bit and I struggled to get up. I couldn't continue walking, which is why I sit up here on this bench. I imagine I'm gonna be in pain, but it's not gonna be as much as I felt while I was sitting down there. Yeah, I think I'll just continue sitting here. There's no reading that's gonna happen, no budgeting, no planning that's gonna happen here, because there's nowhere I can do that more comfortably. But I'm enjoying people watching, and like I mentioned, the sun, the breeze, and the false illusion that I'm on holiday even though I'm not. I kind of miss traveling, actually. I miss being on a boat, on a ferry, going somewhere outside of Athens, or even on a plane, or even the bus. I just miss traveling as much as I used to. I know it's gonna come again, it's gonna happen again. This is just a season where I have to kind of focus on what's happening right now, of which I'm very grateful. But yeah, I do miss traveling. I love traveling. It keeps me alive, it keeps me sane, it just gives me so much joy. There's nothing that gives me as much joy as traveling. Oh no, money does. No, people say money doesn't make you happy. Oh, money can't buy you happiness, but it certainly makes me happy. And it affords me travel, which I absolutely love. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here a little bit longer, and then from here I'm just gonna go home and relax, because I mean there's not much that I can do in this condition. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to stay strong, which is really hard. I'm trying not to think too much about it. I'm doing the best that I can, but it's not easy. Anyways, I ramble. I will catch up with you later on.